Sara, a trauma counselor, lives a life shrouded in secrecy. She's an expert at navigating the stormy seas of other people's minds, yet beneath her placid exterior, a tempest brews. Her life, seemingly perfect to the casual observer, conceals secrets that threaten to rise like a tidal wave and consume her. One fateful evening, a new patient walks into her office. He's a living enigma, his presence a stark reminder of a crime long buried in the annals of Sara's past. As he begins to confess his own sins, an eerie sense of familiarity takes hold. His words, like a mirror, reflect back to Sara the ghost of her own haunting past. The echoes of his confession reverberate within her, stirring up the specter of her own transgressions. It gnaws at her edges, chipping away at her sanity, threatening to unravel the carefully woven tapestry of her life. His confession stirs up the ghost of her past, slowly eating away at her sanity. Thrust into a psychological game of cat and mouse, Sara struggles with paranoia. This isn't your typical game. It's a battle of the mind that tests the very fabric of her sanity. Sara finds herself trapped in a maze of her own creation, each twist and turn revealing another layer of her carefully constructed life. The mysterious patient's cryptic warnings echo through her consciousness, like a chilling wind that cuts right through her. Their exchanges intensify. The patient's words are a mirror, reflecting a past she's tried so hard to bury. The stakes are high and the tension is palpable. Her perfect life, the life she worked so diligently to build, is at risk of collapsing, like a house of cards caught in a gust of wind. Every encounter, every word spoken, chips away at her facade, leaving her more exposed, more vulnerable. Will she succumb to her haunting past, or confront her demons? This is the real game, the game of survival. In a chilling confrontation, Sara's strength is put to the test. Her every encounter with this mysterious patient, a specter from her past, had been a test of her resilience. But this was the grand finale. As their exchanges grew more intense, the tension in the room was palpable. Every word uttered, every glance exchanged, was a spark igniting the powder keg of their shared history. Sara was on the precipice, teetering between the safety of her carefully constructed reality and the abyss of her haunting past. The patient, a catalyst of her unraveling, was relentless. His cryptic warnings, once whispers in the wind, were now deafening roars in her ears. Each one threatened to dismantle her painstakingly molded image, to expose her darkest secrets to the world. The air was thick with anticipation, the suspense was unbearable. It was a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, and Sara was the prey. But she was not one to go down without a fight. In her eyes there was a spark, a determination to face her demons head-on. The confrontation reached its climax, a moment that would determine the course of Sara's life. Would she succumb to the darkness, allowing her past to consume her? Or would she rise like a phoenix from the ashes, embracing her truth and seeking redemption? The answer lay in Sara's hands. The choice was hers to make. Will she choose redemption or let her past consume her? Through the storm, Sara makes a profound revelation. Amidst the tempest of her own guilt and fear, she uncovers a truth long buried in the recesses of her memory. This revelation, a murky reflection of her past, threatens to shatter her life. Her carefully constructed world teeters on the edge of destruction, as the truth looms like a specter in the shadows. Yet this revelation also holds the key to her liberation. It offers a chance to break the chains of deception that have kept her bound. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but it's also a beacon of hope amidst the darkness. In the face of such a stark truth, Sara stands at a crossroads. One path leads further down the rabbit hole, deeper into the abyss. The other path, while steeped in uncertainty, promises salvation. In the face of truth, Sara must choose her path. In the end, Sara chooses to confront her fears. It's a decision that shakes her to her core, yet it also sets her free. This confrontation with her past, this choice to not let it define her future, imparts a strength she had not known before. It brings with it a hope, a new beginning. Sara steps into a future, free from the chains of her past, ready to embrace what lies ahead. What would you do if your darkest past came back to haunt you? Would you choose redemption or let it consume you? Share your thoughts in the comments.